Summer travel season is upon us, but you don't have to leave your furry friends behind. Travelin Jack has the scoop on why you should take your pet on your New Mexico vacation. And Jack's person, agent, and chauffeur, Jill joins us as well. Hello, Jill.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great when Jack is here. Hello, Jack. Hi. Jack looks fabulous today, and I want to get started by talking about some of the reasons. You have 5 good reasons why you should travel with your pet. What are they?
Right. Basically, first of all, you want to make sure that your dog deserves a petcation as well, not just people, but more and more people. About 58% of pet owners are saying today that they consider the pet part of their family, so they should go on vacation with the family as well.
I agree.
And one of the easiest things to remember when planning your trip with your pet is to sort of equate it to if you had a toddler.
Okay.
You planned your events and your activities based around if you were taking a family vacation. You don't want to go on a super luxurious spa trip necessarily with your pet. You want to do something that the pet is going to be engaged with and you're going to be engaged with.
Right.
So some of those concepts are going to be, it's good for you as well as the pet.
And maybe a nice restful vacation as well, because clearly Jack enjoys that. What is Jack's favorite travel destination?
His favorite travel destination is New Mexico. There are so many wonderful places tucked all over the state. We have found some amazing spots, but one of his favorites is Chama.
Yes. Well, we actually have a few of Jack's vacation pictures. Let's take a look at this.
Okay, there he is at the Cumbres and Toltec Scenic Railroad with the train conductor. Now, this is a good point because he can't ride the train. It's only pet friendly for service dogs, but you can chase the train, take pictures. You can go into the depot area with your pet. You can do all sorts of things that you can still engage. And if somebody wants to ride the train and they have their pet with them, there's day sitters for pets.
How nice.
So you can put your dog in the boarding in Chama, and then you can ride the train and know everybody is happy.
It's perfect. Now,
this
here
is
he's hiking.
Ghost Ranch.
Oh my gosh.
And they have a fabulous, fabulous hiking area that's just ideal for pets and for people. And talk about scenery. Can you get a more spectacular scenery than that?
No, you can't. And what about the horses? Does Jack like the horses?
Yes, he's intrigued with horses. This is Angel Fire, and they actually have a cowboy breakfast, and it is pet friendly. You can take your pet with you. If you want to do the cowboy breakfast, the dog can go along for fun as well.
I love it.
This is in Red River, the big Red River Adventure Company, and they have off-road tours, and again, they are pet friendly, so you can go ahead and take Jack or your Fido with you when you're having fun on the off-road.
And when he travels, he really does have New Mexico style. You can tell by his wardrobe choices. And so what should we look for if we're looking to research a pet-friendly destination and lodging? What would we look for?
The first thing I think you want to look at for lodging is you want to go online and research pet-friendly and make sure that they are a pet-friendly destination, not just the rooms, but also the cost, also the rules, because some hotels and some properties have specific size requirements. So you want to research all those things. Then I recommend call the property once you've sort of honed in on the one that you want. And go over it again with them and make sure everything's correct and everything's appropriate and everything works. And reserve the pet room, because not all properties are completely pet friendly, so they have a limited number of rooms.
That's right.
So you want to make sure and get that. Now, we just found a really amazing thing that's really, really high-tech new. And Jack and I were on the road a couple of weeks ago, and we were not knowing where we were going to end up at the end of the evening. So when we got close to the point where we knew we had not made a reservation, we knew we were going to pull off the road at a certain town. And it was a small town off of the interstate. And I got on and started having a conversation with Siri on my iPhone. And I said, Siri, can you give me pet-friendly hotels in this town?
Oh my gosh.
And she came back. There are 4 hotels in this town. 2 are pet-friendly.
How convenient is that?
And listed the 2.
So how can people get that on their phone?
It's on iPhone. It's automatic. It's on iPhone.
How fabulous.
We, being the Snoopy dog reporter that Jack is, we said we're going to test this and make sure that this is correct. So we went to all 4 hotels. The 2 that were listed as non-friendly, in fact, were non-friendly. They did not take pets. The 2 that were listed were. So she was 100% accurate. So
well, I want to get to this because I don't want to miss out on this. This is really important. Is when you are traveling with your pet, what are some of the must-have items that you want to make sure you don't leave home without?
Yeah, Jack always has a backpack that has some of the most important items that he needs to take. One of the things that you want to take is, and this is easy, you just go to your vet the day before or the week before your trip and get a certificate of vaccination.
Okay.
This is Jack enjoying himself recently at Buffalo Thunder Resort at a poolside splash for tourism. And as you can see, he was very focused on the pool.
I love it, and he's safe.
Here he is on the Rio Chama doing a little bit of a rafting trip, and this is another must-have if you're going to be traveling around the water with your dog. You want to make sure that they are prepared safety-wise, just like the kids are.
For sure.
Here he is in his goggles.
Yes, the goggles.
This particular one is right here in Albuquerque on the Albuquerque Trolley Car Tour. They are pet-friendly, so if you want to take a tour of Albuquerque, you can take Fido with you.
Aww.
And Jack always travels with his pet travel crate. That's his home away from home. So when we check into the hotel, he knows exactly where he's going to sleep, and he has a comfort. We bring his toys with him and his favorite things and his blankets so that he is got all of his comfort items around him when he travels.
And
so
he's got his goggles with him today while he's resting on the couch. Jill, I want to ask you, have you found most restaurants to be pet friendly around?
Many of the restaurants. New Mexico, actually, Governor Martinez passed a law when she first came on that said that if they had patio dining, outdoor dining area, that they would be able to allow the pet if the restaurant so chose.
That's fabulous.
So many of them are, and you always want to check that when you're traveling, because there are a lot of restaurants that do have, especially in the summertime, outdoor dining areas.
Right,
this
they
is
have those
Flying
rules.
Star, and they actually post their patio rules, and it's really, really good. So,
well, Jill, real quick before we go, just tell us real quickly how our viewers can keep up with Jack.
www.travelinjack.com.
Okay, that's easy enough, and I'm going to give this guy a big hug as we head to break. And in the meantime, will we see triple digits this week? Kristen is next with that forecast. Jack, good job.